Today I'm sharing a super simple and cheap Christmas sign idea from the dollar store. I recently went into the dollar store and found a couple of these little wooden cutouts, including this Merry and Bright sign. I also found some 11-inch by 14-inch canvas panels that were perfect for a quick sign. I used some furring strips that cost around $1 to make the frame of the sign. They measure roughly 1 inch by 2 inch by 8 feet long. First, I cut out 4 pieces that were 11 inches long. And then I cut out 2 more pieces that were 15 and 7/16 inches long. Then I used 220 grit sandpaper to sand the edges of the wood a little bit to remove the split ends and the splinters. You definitely don't want to skip this step. Then I removed all of the dust and stained the frames. I used a homemade water-based stain made from brown latex paint and water, so I didn't have to worry about fumes or a long dry time. And then while I waited for the stain to dry, I painted the Merry and Bright wood cutout with some black paint. After the stain was dry, I nailed together my frame. I put the frame around the canvas panel to make sure that the frame would be square and that it would fit the canvas in it. Then I worked my way around the 4 sides and nailed the frame to itself. A brad nailer is the easiest for this, but if you don't have one, you can use little nails and a hammer. Then I flipped it over and attached the other 2 of the 11-inch pieces on the back to support the canvas. I used some scrap pieces of furring strips to make the supports line up with the edge of the frame, and then I nailed it together with a few more nails all over. Once the frame was built, I pushed the canvas into place against the back braces. Then I placed the wood cutout where I wanted it, and I glued it down. I used hot glue, but it dried so fast, so I had to work faster than I wanted to. A glue like E6000 would be so much better for this. The best part about this sign is that I can easily swap out the canvas panel for something else. So you really have to only make the frame once, and then you can make a different sign for each season by switching out the panel. If you like this little sign craft, subscribe for more upcoming wood sign tutorials. Thanks a bunch!